Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, good morning. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let's go get them. Lonely. You need to eat Krishna for breakfast and get strong, man. Stuff people weak and lonely. Come here, stay in the circle, and you'll become strong. Maya will run away from you. She'll run towards you and say, "Please give me shelter, man. Also, I don't like to be lonely anymore." Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I'm so proud of these devotees like Lalita, and River, and Janaki, and whoever else, Johan and Govinda and Anna, whoever's got this faith, man. And you weaklings out there, you all lonely devotees in our Sangha, lonely, looking for love in all the wrong places. Take strength from them, just use them as your heroes, man, because they're on the right path and they're showing the world, they're showing you the real path, man. They're showing you, look how strong they are, look how much ecstasy. Why? Because of faith. Because of taking shelter, realizing, hey, man, so come on, get it in your head, man. Look at you, look weak, lonely, doubtful. I'm so doubtful. Look at you. Don't you want to be like, you want to be stronger, showing you what strength is, man. If you, what, you can't believe in this? You can't believe in what you see with your own friggin' eyes? You can't hear with your own ears? Come on, man, wake up, man. Snap out of it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You've been hypnotized by the material energy. Wake up, man. This is stronger than anything, man. Look at this happiness in this sun. This is a rare place, man. This is an oasis in the desert of this world? No. Universe. How many places do you think are like this place? Are you demigods like a place like this, man? They're watching over here, believe me. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah, it's so nice to hear Lalita speak like, speak in action. She's like that. She's like her word, man. She is her word. She speaks it and she is it. Deed. Man, I get stuck. Man, I felt strong. inspired by that kind of word. Yeah. See, the hypocrite word is weak. Hypocrite is, I'm Gurudev, man, I'll give you shelter. But I don't even have the shelter. I don't even know what it is. But I'll give you shelter. That hypocrisy is weak. See? That's called religion. That's called Hare Krishna. That's called ISKCON. That's called Gaudiya Smriti, Gaudiya Ma. I really, just be honest, man, frank, man. I can speak like this because the strength is here. The truth is here. I don't go over there. I don't go to Meena. I don't need her unless she wants to come here. She should, not to come here and take the weaker ones. Now I see what happened. She wants to come here and poison the weaker ones. Ah, that's Maya, man. Ah, now I see that game here, man. They won't give me a friend request. They go give the weaker ones. It's Maya, man. Shows you she's an illusion. She's a servant of the illusion now. Ooh, we got to get her over here. We got to get her back. Hey, Krishna, I got to get that woman, man. Hey, man, she helped me out a lot. I don't forget things. Never forget things. I'm going to help those who helped me before. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna. I love this place, man. This is the best place. This is the best place, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Wherever Krishna and Radha comes, got to be the best place, man. You tell me any better place than this. Come on, man. Hare Krishna, we can relish, the words of the greatest acharyas in the whole universe. Universes. Govinda Leela Rita reading that book, man. It's all about here. What goes on here, man. Everything she was reading, I said, oh, that's going on here, man. Yeah. The flutes are attracting the best of women here. Notice the best come here, though. How do you know they're the best? Oh, faithful, chaste. Chastity is here, man. Chaste women we get here. No prostitutes. No. Well, we get some prostitutes, and they learn how to become chaste. So you weak, lonely prostitutes in our Sangha, come here, learn how to become chaste and strong. Yeah, look at the examples. We have witnesses that their program works. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You just come here and you get all these realizations. Like one devotee here was saying, I just thought I wanted to be loved, and I wanted somebody to love me, and I wanted to love them, and I thought this would be so great. And then she thought, well, maybe I should give up that idea. It's a great idea. Unless you really want to play it out or something. But, no, if Krishna may let you have it or may not. And if he doesn't, hey, it's better for you. Better save you a lot of trouble. Could save you a whole lifetime of bullshit, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Like Lalita's story today, whole year she was, oh, my husband died. Was that the paralyzed one? Oh my God. Oh, he died. What am I going to do? I was doing. Now what am I going to do? I was addicted to do. And literally. What am I going to do now? It's just the world, man. Addicted to do. Literally. Do. Did you know do is do? See, another word play of Krishna everywhere, The do, a fruit of activity, is do. Hey, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. That's okay. That's a teaching in itself. When you're weak because of lack of faith and shelter, and that's the shelters of faith and where the shelter is. That's really it. And that weakness, you see, eventually when you get the faith, you realize, that's what it was. That was weakness, is not having faith and being protected by the arms of Krishna. We're protected by Krishna's arms, his transcendental arms, and we feel it, because we're under that shelter. Just like Vrindavan, they depended on Krishna for everything, for protection, for sustenance, for happiness, for purification. They didn't, that's why they didn't have to think about it. They'd just be with Krishna and they'd be purified. It's the easiest path, really, once you understand this kind of stuff and they have this shelter. Yeah, nice to see, happy devotees like River getting stronger, and Lalita, it's like, if you could see her spiritual body, we have the ripples of like one of these bodybuilders, just like ripped out, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Let's do some of this here. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. You know how it works is this, it's a vibrational thing, frequency. Here we have Krishna, the highest frequency, highest vibration, protecting our spiritual body. And that vibration itself, it also protects the material body, just automatically. See? And the people who are trying to defend the material body because of fear of losing it, you see, it doesn't work. This is why what it does is it causes the fight. You fight against the material energy. This is why Jesus, he understood this. He understood. No, don't just keep the protection of the spirit, and whatever the Lord wants to do, whether it keeps you alive or it's just immaterial. It's like it's like the Lord will protect. Usually, he'll protect, keep you safe, and everything will work because of the frequency and the level of consciousness. You up level to that level. People don't have that. Demigods don't have that. That's why they actually look to the Lord. See, they prayers to the demigods for the help of the Lord. They need that. They need that help. They look for that help because the demons start chasing them. It's a lower vibration thing, See, they start chasing, empowering fear. See, it's a fear vibration. The Matrix is very interesting. I watched the movie. It's a lot of really nice lessons in there. I'm going to try and make a video on things that people aren't catching, Very interesting. Very, very interesting, actually. Hare Krishna, how the Lord's Maya works, Hare Krishna. Certain level of it. Actually, when you get Krishna's closeness with Krishna, you see even the deeper picture that no one else sees. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You see how there's a character in the Matrix called the Architect. See? So he's like Brahma, actually. He's like Brahma. So he's an architect. And but there's the architect of the architect. The architect is just running, is being empowered to do certain things. Maybe we'll get into that then. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh my Lord, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, oh my Lord, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Oh my Lord! Ooh yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh my Lord, oh my wonderful Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nanda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare, oh my Lord, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. You know, it's like Krishna, cowherd boys. You know how it is? This is Vrindavan, actually. This is the new Vrindavan here. It really is. And so the cows are those who are a little weaker, you know, the weaker ones, you know, and they were looking for the grass, you know, they want to eat the grass, right? And sometimes they wander away, you know, and the older cowherd boys, see the cowherd boys, they go and they herd the cows, you know, they go and look for the cows. Where'd they go, you know? And they go and bring them back. See, under the shelter, the cowherd boys and Krishna. See, the older brother. Okay? See, so that so the cows can, you know, eat the real grass, you know, and not wander away, you know, drinking poisoned water, eating poisoned grass, you know. Okay? So they keep them. See, they're herded by the guru and the advanced devotees. See, the cowherd boys. A lot of cowherd boys here now, older brothers and sisters. And if you're weak, you know, you kind of wander away. Just realize, yeah, okay, I'm just kind of wandering away. Let me listen to the voice of the cowherd. Don't want to listen to the Maya's voice. You know, it kind of causes you to wander. See, that's the wandering as you listen to the voices out there. That's Maya's voice. So you listen to the cowherd boys. You know, cowherd girls and boys who are stronger. You know, they stay with Krishna. You see? Cowherd boys don't leave Krishna. It's the cows go wandering around. You know? See? So anyway, that's the advance. You advance more and more and become an older brother for others. See? and then you help, because they, when you're weak in heart, your heart weakness of heart causes you to wander, and you need help. You know? You see that here. People that come, and they find the pasture in the grass, and then they start wandering sometimes. You try to bring them back. Sometimes the cows, they don't come back, They don't want to come back. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. See, you go in the door and you become the shepherd of the sheep. The door is the guru, the real spiritual master. You go in the door, you stay there, because you say, well, I'll stay under the shelter of one who has got the shelter. Why not? There's strength there. There's power there. And that's intelligence. Your intelligence increases, your resolve, your everything. You get everything here. It's a desire. The real devotees are desire trees for whatever you need to attain Krishna, if that's what you want. Okay. Everything here, the purification, the inspiration, the advancement, the love, the love that you think, that you lack. It's only a lack of resolve. That's it. Thinking you can get it somewhere else. No, this is the love. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So if Krishna doesn't give you that love, that's good. That means, hey man, he's trying to help you. Otherwise, people get lost in the love of the world, love of another person. You can stay in that all your life. And it'll take up all your time. It's another thing in the Matrix is all about, the last part of the movie. I got to do it about the last part was like that. Here's the spoiler, the last part of the movie, was the Trinity. See, Trinity is Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Trinity was a little weak at first, and the children came, to take her away from becoming the one again, and saving the world, The children came and the husband came and said, "Oh, Bubba, so the child is in the hospital and needs you. Don't go with Neo. Neo means the one. Don't go with Neo, man. No, the children. See the children, the husband. They start pulling on her, and she looked back. She says, at first, I'm not strong enough, and she just pulled out of the circle. Basically being pulled out there, and then something just happened where she realized, fuck this. She says, what the heck, what is this? She started kicking the ass of her children and her husband, and they turned on her and showed the colors, like it was Maya, always tricking you in the form of these things. Anyway, she got free of that and went and saved the day. So even in the movies, they teach you the same thing. See, getting strong. And then like Lalita, she can go hang out with the kids and all that for a while. There's nothing. It's like, I don't believe in it. I don't believe this is going to, I don't have faith in this. I'm not going to do this anymore. This is my last time doing this bullshit. Just living it out, man. They're not even interested in what I'm doing yet, Why am I wasting time? Okay, that's enough. All right, see you later. Bye-bye. See, that's strong. That's when you get strong. See? But if you're too weak, you don't want to go in. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll go over there with them and check this energy out. And then you merge with the energy, and then energy just absorbs you into the illusion. And then you forget all about this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. See, anybody who thinks they don't need a spirit, why wouldn't you want somebody that's strong in the truth? You need it. You really, what, to do it on your own? Look at you. Look at anybody. If you're looking for love and satisfaction in Mayavadi stuff, in personalism, in friends and families, and in other people, you're looking for love. You're looking for shelter there. You need strength of big brother, and that, so the Vaishnava line, they use the idea of the spiritual master. It's a great idea. It's a great conception. It's the one you need. Everybody needs. You know who needs it? Jai Pataka. You know who needs it? Radhanath. They actually need this. They need this strength. They can't get through. They're stopped at there. They can't. I mean, I'm being really honest. It's truth. They need this. It's called Shiksha Guru in our line. They need this if they want this. They don't have this. They don't have this ecstatic worship. This is the highest thing. This is the greatest thing in this universe. In not the world, the universe is this bhakti you see here in this sangha. And if they want perfection in their Krishna consciousness, in some lifetime, they're going to have to do this trip and not the guru trip like that. The false guru trip, be a hypocrite and a liar and a cheater. As soon as you take the name guru in a Gaudiya Vaishnava line and people start bowing down to you, the devil has got you, man. The devil or Maya, whatever, she's got you. And she's got them chained. Okay? Soon as you take that name, okay, unless you have the Lord's mercy, and you notice, came in the form of the lucid dream of Prabhupada saying, has my approval. Okay? Krishna comes the second and says, yes, it's okay. It's good. You got my darshan because you got a real guru now. It has my approval. See? If like that is okay. But who's like that? Who can prove they're like that? Who can prove that they're living in Vrindavan consciousness, man? Close to Krishna in ecstasy and intimacy. Okay? If you're like that, okay, no problem. Then you can lead your disciples, the cows, into the real pasture. Otherwise not. And that's so rare. What I've seen, I haven't seen anybody I would say is really qualified. I didn't see Narayan Maharaj being qualified. Where's he led anybody into this? You got to see, where's the standard? The standard is here. Who has led people into this ecstatic worship? To becoming like this? Who? Show me. None. I haven't seen. You've seen anybody led anybody into this consciousness? So I guess it's probably the only thing, like Karuna was saying, well, you think you're the only deal? I said, no, I'm open to, but where is anybody leading to them to where you can demonstrate Vrindavan consciousness, the Vrindavan awareness, chanting in ecstatic love with the tears and the choking and everything that Lord Chaitanya demonstrated and his devotees demonstrated. If they're around, then they're bona fide. Then they're real representative. I mean, why should I preach a lower standard when the higher one is here? The real one is here. For those who want to go to Vrindavan, you got to hold the light, right? You got to hold the light out and say, hey, man, this is the shingle. The shingle is the light, is the truth. Hey, we hold the truth out. Hey, the truth is this. Hey, is there any other place like this? Great. Go there and go to Vrindavan. Get to Vrindavan. Be eternally liberated. No more birth and death for you. Yeah. But if that's not there, come here and become eternally liberated. Any cows out there wandering? In places eating grass that's not really the right kind. It's not really green. It's dry. You ever eating dry grass? Is your guru giving you dry grass to eat from his mouth? You're just eating dry. That's why you just if you don't look like the devotees who are eating green grass, strong, healthy, ecstatic, eating the wrong grass, man. It's that no life in it. See, there's no life in those words. That's the grass. It's the words emanating from the mouth of the real devotees. They have real devotion, real intimacy with God. Yeah. Then the grass you eat has life in it, right? It has green in it. Chlorophyll. Healthy. You become spiritually healthy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. So come on over here, Radhanath. Get some green grass, man. Don't you wanna? Don't you wanna? Don't you want to be alive, man, with tears in your eyes, man, and holy laughter coming out of your heart, man? Or do you just want to be Mr. Humble, man? You see me? I impressed all the masses. That's not impressive enough. Just one bland emotion of feigned humility. That's feigned to me. Humility is sitting before God, man, literally, and close, so close, man. Every little sin is exposed, every little weakness is sitting there with the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Sitting with real devotees who have real devotion. If you can't sit with real devotees like here in this Sangha, being part of the brothers and sisters here, then you don't know what real Vrindavan is. You don't know what the real Radha and Krishna is. Because they're here, man. They associate here with the devotees. They like it here. Because we like it with them. We're with them. They're with us. We welcome them. They welcome us. Mutual, right? Isn't that mutuality? You don't welcome where Radha and Krishna is. I know it's a big secret to you guys out there in ISKCON and Gaudiya Smriti and Gaudiya Math and everywhere else in Christianities. Where, yeah, it's a secret of all secrets. But, the Lord's inspiring this fool to spill the beans. We'll tell you and show you. I'll just have to announce, hello, everybody, wake up, man. Radha and Krishna are actually here in this Sangha. Yeah, Lord Chaitanya is here. The ecstasy is here you're looking for. The shelter is here you're looking for. It's even for the gurus. They need this shelter. If they need it, I guess you guys need it too, especially. Why don't you get it first, and then maybe you'll save your own gurus, because you'll get into the kingdom before them. Hey, announce. Hey, come get your ounces of gold. Yeah, the golden goose is here, man. Otherwise, you're going to get goosed out there. Maya's been controlling those gurus too. Still, they proven it. Amen. It's all proof is in the pudding. Let us see what God is doing in the lives of their disciples and themselves. Where are the tears pouring out of their eyes? Where's that holy laughter? And showing that you are close to the Supreme Lord who transcends this whole universe. There's nobody in the universe that laughs like devotees who have drawn God into this universe, into this world. Nobody like that. You notice? Where's in the religions, in ISKCON and the Gaudiya Math, where are they? People proving they are drawn God in close to them. Only here in the Sangha that I've seen. I proof, man. I need gurus. When I say, hey, man, we'll go look at Prema over there. No, I don't even want to look, man. The Gaudiya Smriti, can you believe that? No, I don't need the gurus. I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. Because if I see it, then I'll see my bullshit, man. I'll see how big of a bullshitter I am. You don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see. No, my guru said no. Many lifetimes before Prema I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go with that one. I don't want to see that I can get it now. No. Can you imagine? These are your friggin' gurus, man. Like that. Where are they gonna take you? So you're gonna go into the darkness, man. Yeah. Where's your spiritual greed? You really want Vrindavan? Well, you got to come out of where it's dark. What, you think everybody who says that they're a spiritual master, they got a rubber stamp from their group of clerks in the GBCs? That's all they are, managers, man. Mundane managers. Pharisee types. That's all they clear. Just like no different. They got their little hats on. They all got hats, They all look at me. I'm an authority. You see my little cap. You see my little dhoti. You see my tilak. They're all groups. It's all religion, man. No, let me see the authority of the truth, man. Let's see the truth emanating from you. Let's see it coming out of your mouth, man. Let's see God and Radha and Krishna and God, the Lord, is rocking and rolling in your body, man, in your temple. Let's see some transformations. Like that movie, The Transformers. Let's see the Transformers. We're the Transformers, man. You come here, you see the Transformers. Hey, man, and hey, did you know that real Krishna consciousness is about going into a group of devotees and you see transformers, transformations, static transformations, manifestations of the presence of God. That's real Krishna consciousness. That real Krishna consciousness is here, not there. You don't see any of that there. You see it where? Here. So here. Hear the vibration of truth. See the vibration of truth. Feel the vibration of truth. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I know I'm overconfident. I can't help it, man. So much mercy here. It just makes me overconfident, man. Over the top confident. I like it, man. I like being so assured. No doubt that this is the place. I love that, man. Krishna must like that too. Radha must like that too. I think they like this kind of chastity because I feel really close with them. So close. I'm sinking these battleships out there, man. So assured, just fearless, man. Confronting everywhere, any little nook and cranny where Maya is. I don't care what nook and cranny that's in. Man, the light, why not, man? Lord shined a light in my heart, man. I got to see everything. Why shouldn't they see everything, right? Right, Lily? You got to look at everything. Krishna makes us look at everything. Yeah, even this today, I'm saying, has a weakness, a little weakness of heart. Feel it. I can feel it, man. And I just put it before my lordships, man. Hey, man, here it is, man. Mr. Gohari Das, the Guru Dev, Paramahamsa, everything got a little weakness going on here. Come on. Here I am. I'm taking shelter here. Let's Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I know I'll get over everything just by being with you guys. Any little weakness of heart, you're the purifier, man. You're the strengthener. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Otherwise, when you find the real self-assurance, then you'll see all these people. They kind of come up, they're trying to imitate being, yes, we're Guru Devs. Yeah, look at us. Yeah, we're bona fide. And then when you get this real shelter, you see all the bullshit. You see, it's the matrix. It's the matrix out there. See, there's architects. Okay? There's the architects. Are the modes of nature, and those under the modes, they're constructing your life, under their rule. See, the architects of Maya lose their energy. Like in the movie The Matrix, yesterday, at the end, they were free of the Matrix, and the architect said, "Oh, you're free! Oh, wow, that's amazing, actually." You're going to go and you can go and create anything you want. See, it's a little bit of Mayavadi in there. They don't know the highest thing. You're free. Yeah, you're free of the architect. The architect is there constructing. But you know what he said? The architect said something very interesting. I was going to talk about this. So the architect says, but you know what? There are sheeple out there. He actually used the word sheeple. He said there's sheeple out there, and they don't want to be free. They want to be controlled. They won't listen to you. They want to be under my control. They don't want to be sovereign in their lives. like you guys. They don't want that. They just want to be controlled and manipulated and stay in their pod. Stay in their what do you call metaverse that they're going to be put in. They want to put you in just sit you in the little cubicle and put you and have your happy days in the metaverse. Cyber construct. See? So they don't want that. So I thought, wow, that is an amazing message of God. And you could see the sheeple, they're not interested in the authorities tell me to put the mask on, I put the mask on. You walk by them, they got their little mask on, and they tell them to get the shot, they get the shot. They can't think of it. They just want to conform and just to obey. See? And so there's a great falling away that said in the scriptures are said there will be a great falling away. See? The falling away are those in these religious movements because they're coming to God, but they don't have the strength. So they're pulled back by the illusion. The falling away is like these Christians are saying, "Oh, you're immoral if you don't take this vaccination." That's what they're saying now. The mass churches. See, there's a great falling away in the masses. And the fewer who are saying, what is this? See, if you are sincere in your heart and you're calling out to God, the Lord will give you wisdom. He'll give you wise domain in this world. He'll show you what the bullshit is. He'll show you what his Maya is doing. He'll give you protection, right? See? So there's a great falling away. You see that also in ISKCON, right? Oh, you got to be double vaccinated before you come into the thing. Same thing. You got to put the mask on. Oh, they really dedicated to this. A lot of the groups. See, they're part of the falling away. Why? Because they don't have they need the shelter of the spirit at this time. This is their only hope. Otherwise, they will fall away. And so this new world order thing is ultimately it's going to be God's new world order, and these people that will be here will be the ones filled with the Spirit or are ready for that. See, there are a lot of people ready. You get the right understanding, and they'll get the Spirit. They'll be open to it because they're looking. The Lord is setting them apart, isn't it? Do you see it? Do you see how that's going? Everyone else and the demons, they're just ultimately they think they're the architect. See, like in the movie, they think they're the architect, but they're not really. There's the architect of the architect. Lord Brahma teaches like this. Lord Brahma says, actually, I'm just creating under the inspiration of the Lord all these things, all this nonsense in the world. He's the architect of all this nonsense. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense when the king should be a slave. Doesn't make any sense. Slave of illusion, slave of stuff and dead things. Doesn't make sense, does it? People here are meant to be dominant over all of creation. See, dominant above the creation, not subject of the creation. Can you imagine? That's why that's called weak. You just naturally become weak because you're cut off from the strength. We're meant to be dominant, just like the Lord is dominant over the world. See? By being sheltered by the transcendental Lord again, we have that dominance again. Dominance over matter. See, that's why you're not pulled into it anymore. See, that's the whole idea. You come here, your weakness of heart will go in due course, and it'll be strengthened by the Lord's transcendental presence. See? And then you become dominant over the world. What did Jesus say? Blessed are the poor in spirit, they shall inherit the earth. Okay? Poor in spirit is you're poor in the spirit of the world. See, the poor, it's not really poverty. You're poor in the spirit of the world because you're rich in the spirit of the true Lord, the transcendental Lord. See? So you're not spirited. Like, oh, I really like mundane things. I just want to go after all day long. See, spirit of fruit of activity, passion. Oh, I want lots of children and babies, and I want to build. And you ever see people absorbed like that? See, blessed are the poor in spirit. See, they're not. They're just like, or they're suffering. Like, oh Lord, they will inherit the earth. See, seek the kingdom of God, and all else is added. See, you inherit the earth. How do you do that? Well, there's a lot of ways. One is you may have wealth coming. You may have houses, like look at me. Yeah, if I wanted to go anywhere in Europe, people invite me to their house. See? Inherit houses. I don't need to own anything. I don't care. Why do I have to trouble for that? I'll just go into those who have places already. Yeah. Well, I don't need to go and have a lot, one wife, and then have all these children and all this stuff to maintain them and everything. I just birth them with the word, man. Just speak truth, man. Chant and ecstatic, purify and birth people and feed your children like that. Hey, that's the way liberated souls are. What do you think Jesus? He has so many children, right? Look at him. And his word, even the word in the Bible. Look at all the words you get here, man. See, this is when you're, poor in spirit of the world and rich in the spirit of God. See, rich. This is where real riches are. You inherit the earth. People come to you. They're, hey, they come to you. I've been earthly, man. I want to get out of this, man. Yeah, so you inherit the earth. And then what do? You transform that earth into, converted people who have been identifying with the earth. They're earthly, but they're ready to come out of it, And so this is a message for you guys out there, man. You want real shelter? Anybody out there in any of these ISKCONs or Gaudiya Mas, Sumiti, you want the shelter of the transcendental Lord where people can see, even though they may not acknowledge because they're so, blinded by the earth and their desires and all that. But still, do you want the truth, man? You want the real life and the real light of life, the real conception of the absolute truth in its deepest level, the real feeling of happiness, of closeness with this transcendental Lord, which is beyond of all the modes of nature and liberation even, and even super soul. You want that Bhagavan level of understanding his transcendental nature and qualities? You want to be able to chant the name and feel the protection from every little problem in the world, which becomes a big problem. If you don't have Krishna, every little thing in the world becomes a big problem. Every easy thing becomes difficult. But you have Krishna, even difficult things become easy. Yeah. See, blessed are those who are poor in spirit or something, or whatever he said. They will inherit the earth. See? Because the Lord wants to save the world. God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son. See, they say only just because it's these friggin' editors who want to have a monopoly over God that they don't even have themselves. That's religion, man. That's ISKCON. They want a monopoly over Krishna and Radha that they don't even have themselves yet. Okay? These guys, they want to be successors of that they don't even have yet and prove that they don't even have. Even the biggest gurus don't have. They don't show the symptoms that these simple devotees are having here. See, people want a monopoly. I don't want the monopoly, even though the monopoly may be here. I would like to see so many people making real disciples and delivering them out of the earth, lifting them out of the waters of devastation like Varaha did, because they're empowered by Varaha to lift the earthly consciousness of people that we do here. You notice the earthly consciousness, that shows you the power and the miracle here. We lift the earthly consciousness of people to the spiritual platform. Come on, man. That means God is really here. That means Radha and Krishna are really here. Lift them to the Vrindavan level of awareness. Lift them out of, you can see the look at the videos of the devotees here over the last 4 years. Look at the transformation they've made. Proof is in the pudding. We do the work here. We do the job. Who's doing the job, man? I'm just boasting. You think, see, Gohar, he's just boasting about him. No, he's boasting about himself. Well, you're right and you're wrong. Yeah, I'm boasting about the real self and the power that real self is working here. God is working here and very fine, man. Doing a good job. He's doing a great job. Okay? And we're his willing partners. We're partnering with the Lord. These motivated guys out there, they're these religionists. They're all in, yeah, you want you to partner with me? Just give me your money. You'll be my partner. Partner in crimes. Hey, man, let me see that the Lord is your partner first before I partner up with you. You motivated the religionists. That's why Krishna says, display. I love that verse in Gita. Abandon. Look at my lips, man. Abandon. Look at them curl. Abandon all variety of religious motivation bullshit, man. And surrender to Krishna. What is Krishna? The transcendental Krishna that only the devotees really know and can lead you to and through the jungle of the world with all its crocodiles and tigers and lions ready to devour you. Right? Empowered devotee from Vrindavan. They take you to Vrindavan. You want to go to Vrindavan? Come here. We'll take you to Vrindavan. We're experienced guys. You can see. We'll prove it. We prove that we don't. Actually, we're in Vrindavan. We don't leave Vrindavan. Don't have to. We're here bringing that Vrindavan here. The new, just come to Vrindavan. Very quickly, you'll come. We'll lift you out of all that material nonsense, man. We'll lift you up beyond the Pharisee type ISKCON gurus, Pharisees out there, like Jesus did. The Vaishnavas need somebody like a Jesus, right? Don't they? Well, that's here, man, isn't it? They need somebody to confront the Pharisees in ISKCON, in Gaudiya Math, and Gaudiya Smith. You're all Pharisees, man. I ain't afraid of you. Come over here. Let's talk some truth, man. Let's expose whatever bullshit is in you or me or anybody here. Let's get it out, man. Don't you want Krishna? Don't you really want the truth? Don't you believe what Jesus said, that truth will set us all free? Let us have a discussion. Let's find out where real is. Isn't it the idea? Krishna is reality. Isn't it about doing real, being real? Reality? What's eternal reality? Where is that in this world, man? Well, that's the real guru. If you're a real guru, you'll be exposing that real reality in this world. You'll be preaching it. You'll be emanating it. You'll be delivering people into it, sucking them up into that reality. Like the best of vacuum cleaners, Kirby, the most expensive one. Up, and beyond eternally. Isn't that what it's about, man? We go there every day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hari, Hari. Where's Shamaguri? Has she been absent lately or something? Shamaguri, does she come? She been absent? Not a
She's
good
not,
sign.
she's not feeling so good, but she comes
Oh, okay.
regularly. She comes
Oh, she
regularly.
come regularly. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Hare Krishna. Gotta just watch the cows, make sure they're keep an eye on them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Maybe we'll read a little bit here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Prayers of the demigods for Lord Krishna in the womb. Okay. Prayers of the demigods. In Krishna consciousness, I always like prayers, I always like these prayers. Prayers of exalted persons who have realized the glories of a relationship with God, The prayers, like River's prayers now, you notice? Heart from the heart, realized. Amazing that big heart like that in a little body like that. It's amazing, isn't it? What a miracle. Yeah, yeah. So Shukadev Goswami said, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Shukadev Goswami said, under the protection of Madiraj Jarasandha, the powerful Kamsa began persecuting the kings of the Yadu dynasty. In this, he had the cooperation of demons like Pralamba, Baka, Chanura, Trinavarta, Agasura, Mustika, Arista, and Dividya and Putana and Keshi. See, under the protection of Madiraj, the powerful Kamsa. See, and so the takeover comes when these powerful kings come. You see how we're in that same kind of times. The demoniac kings are the ones who are ruling the earth now. They're empowered, and they're the ones in the different countries. You see, if you really connect the dots, you see, okay, what's happening now? You notice all the countries, they're doing the same thing, more or less. And the only reason why they're not doing exactly the same thing is because of the situations in different countries. Like in America, we got the bang bangs, and so they got to go a little bit more, slowly, but they're all, doing the same thing because the kings have been empowered to do like Kamsa did. See, that's the mode of passion and ignorance. When you see this philosophically, from the eyes of the Lord and his Lord's energies and how it works, you can see it's cyclic and it works in a pattern. This is like David Icke talks about connecting the dots. You can see how it works in a pattern. And so another pattern like that happened when Krishna was here 5,000 years ago is happening now. It's not just one government. Usually, some, like sometimes there's small governments that do this. Yeah, but this is all governments. This is what happened when Kamsa was here. He got all governments, or a lot of them, together, and they made pacts. See, and they have strength in numbers. And the demigods, how they work, they also know this is strength in numbers. So they try to get together so they can fight this. See, the strength in numbers way. So the demigods get all the demigods that are on the page of them that are a like consciousness, like vibration, to fight the demoniac who are of that vibration. They're making pacts. So this energy. See, so on the planet, the demons are in charge when you see an increase in deception. See, an increase in lies. to the point, it's like if you have any good awareness and you're not like just completely into like being blinded by compliance, you can see what's going on. You can see somewhat. See, and then so anyway, the good people, the ones that are more honest and not so much into lying, although everything in one level is a lie here. Everything, even goodness, there's lies in that. So we can go into that sometime too, because everything is a big lie in the material universe. It's a big lie. Nothing's really true here. The true thing is it's an illusion. See, that's transcendental knowledge. Passion, goodness, and ignorance is a lie. That's truth. All of it, every single bit of it, man, is a lie. Yeah. And so anyway, the demigods they side with this mode of goodness. They want more truth. See, and they also want to get a bunch of people together so they can fight this. See, that's how they have armies and wars, right? See, so this is the thing. But if you're in real knowledge, deeper knowledge, like the Bhagavatam is this deeper knowledge. If you see with the eyes of that have been cleared and cleansed by taking shelter of the transcendental Lord and his devotees, okay, then you can see how this is playing out. Okay? And so the demigods, see, they're going to pray. See, the demigods, they know they need help. A lot of these good people, like good Christians, and if you can find some good Vaishnavas, really, I mean, really
If
good,
you can find them.
yeah. Well, because a lot. When I say good, I mean something even better. They got to have some taste for the eternal. So if you're a good Vaishnava or a good Christian or a good Muslim, you'll have some taste of the eternal Lord. And it'll maybe be weak and you think, oh Lord, please help me, please help me, please help me. You're calling, please, because this is really bewildering. They're taking over. Should we fight them? We got to fight them and all. See, see, so there's still some distance and some, so that they're calling out to the Lord because they know they need some transcendental help to be saved. They can't really do it on their own. And a lot of them are willing to fight too, but still, So, yeah. So see, prayers of the demigods. So they call for the Lord to take care of this because they know it's too strong. These people, the mode of passion, ignorance, can get so strong that even the mode of goodness is overwhelmed for a time by that. So what is the only option is God, real God, the true God. See, and this is the problem. People don't know, well, who is this true God? What is he? What's the difference between him and the demigods or the good people? What is the difference? Usually it's kind of mixed in good and God, good and God, good and God. See, there's good and there's God. People don't know. God is transcendental to the good. It's another level of it. It's a pure good. That's why they call it pure goodness. It's good, but purely good. Okay? But it's bewildering too, because a lot of people don't understand, what this is. See, they don't, God, what is it? You don't know how to grab onto. Yeah, well, you got to grab onto the conception. You got to hear from real devotees. Not only do they, blah, yeah, God is transcendent and all this, blah, 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 blah. There are people been taken away. You know how many people they're in Krishna consciousness, well, they're not really Krishna conscious yet, but they have some little bit of intellectual knowledge. They study the books, and stuff like this, and they go and give their lectures and everything. You know how many of them are on? They're Buddhists now in different paths they've went to. It's not strong enough just to have an intellectual grasp. No, you got to feel. You have to encounter God. You have to feel God's transcendental presence. That's why it's very special here. We're here into the transcendental God. We're here to present the transcendental Lord, the Lord that transcends all the modes of nature and liberation and the blinding light of liberation and even super soul. To show that Lord, man, to show the transcendental qualities of the Lord and attract people. People come here, you're lucky because, hey, you're becoming attracted to the all-attractive one that we're presenting here. We're presenting the all-attractive one, his real qualities, his real philosophy, real truths. That's why you see we get the best of the girls coming here. See, only the flute of Krishna can attract the best of women. A lot of times there are literally women here that like these kinds of things. Isn't that funny? It's all literal here. Not all women, anyone, because we're basically all that, Spirit. Our spirit is more kind of female-ish, But it doesn't matter what kind of body you got. Yeah. See, you got to come. Where is the transcendental Lord in this world, man? I say here, man. I say here, man. Here in this circle. And you're going to see things, you're going to experience things. You're going to experience spiritual experiences that you don't get anywhere. You got to find out where's the real deal. See, this is the real deal here. You want a deal in life? Everybody's looking for a deal, right? Looking for a special on something. Are you like that, Lolita? You go and shop and you're looking for a special, looking for a deal, right? I know River's like that. She's always looking for a deal. Now here, you come here, you're going to get the deal of deals, the best of all deals. You find your soul, man. You're going to find the supreme soul. What more is better than that? You find what you really are and the who's who you've been looking for all your life. Yeah, the real elites. You want to be a part. This is you elites out there. You think some people think, boy, I wish I was an elite out there. Really? Come here, man. We'll introduce you to the real elites, man. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj. They're all here with you. You'll intimately commune with them and Krishna and their books. You'll be able to partake of this feast, man. Always food, man, to eat. The name of Radha and Krishna always there with you, man, in ecstasy. Yeah. Freddie, better late than never, huh? What happened? Were you cooking food for your father or something? Okay, where are we at here? I got too many things up here. Is it here? What is this? Oh, yeah. I'm going to go to, this is Srimad Bhagavatam 8.5. I just want to skip over here into this direction here. Maharaj Pariksha inquired, O great Brahmana, Shukadev Goswami, why and how did Lord Vishnu churn the ocean of milk? Oh, yeah. Let's go to this thing a little bit. For what reason did he say, stay in the water as a tortoise and hold up the Mandara mountain? How did the demigods obtain nectar? And what other things were produced by from the churning of the ocean? Kindly describe all these wonderful activities of the Lord. My heart, which is disturbed by the three miserable conditions of material life, is not yet satiated with hearing you describe the glorious activities of the Lord, the personality of Godhead, who is the master of the devotees, the supreme personality, who's the master of the devotees. Okay? Could you imagine if people just knew all they'd have to do is hear the glories of the Lord from devotees whose hearts are actually purified from these miserable conditions in the world, or know how to purify the heart? My heart still gets affected still. I go out there, I get sometimes absorbed in some bullshit out there. I looked at this crypto bullshit stuff. I look at it, it gets my attention. My heart feels like just a little bit, kind of like unhappy. And I just go to Krishna and purify my heart of all these miserable conditions. Such an easy thing. I pick up my mantra, do a class, chant, take shelter of the Lord, and it's all done, finished, back on track again. Now, I like that. People lose the track. They get off, they get, absorbed in the world, and they don't get unabsorbed for their whole life sometimes. Stay miserable. And they don't know, how do I get free of this misery, of the threefold miseries? Hear this world. This is a present from the Lord. It was been given to me because somehow or other I was able to understand it. This principle is right there in this verse. Our hearts, everybody's hearts, are naturally disturbed by the Lord's Maya, these miserable conditions, by meditating on death, what is dead. Everything is dead. Everything. If you absorb too much in the material meditation, your heart becomes unhappy. Why? That's Krishna. It's like Lalita, she was saying, yeah, just go, just listening to this bullshit of people, just my heart feels unhappy. See, these people that are miserable. See, that's why, why don't listen to miserable people who blaspheme the Spirit. Look at them. Like, you could see anybody, even in our Sangha, if they're miserable. Yeah, that's why I was pointing out to, I won't say who it was, pointing out, this person's miserable. Miserable. Yeah. Just keep looking at the devotees who have the shelter. Learn from them. I mean, you want to stay miserable? That's not how it is. I was there. I've done that before. I know what it's like to be miserable. You know why I was miserable? Doubt. Somebody came up, like when I was faithful in Jesus at one time, it was just Jesus for me. And that's the way it was. Many years ago, faithful in Jesus, somebody came up and say, actually Jesus didn't exist. It was just a big lie. And I believed them. And boom, all of a sudden, doubt, miserable, unhappy in my heart. I walked around like that for, maybe a couple of months, miserable, trying to find. Yeah. Until I got to the point and realized, they were just fooling me. And who are these people telling me this? The intellectual scholars that don't know anything really. And then boom, when my faith came back, the strength came back. And it's been that way with Krishna consciousness too. That's why I say anybody, when they go from that doubtful place and then they become faithful, then you know how you're taken down. The Maya is always trying to get you to lose faith. Even the demons. See, they were trying to kill in Vrindavan. They were trying to kill Krishna. You know why? They know, let us kill Krishna. He's the root of the strength of Vrindavan. Let us kill Krishna. They didn't go after the coward, didn't? No, kill Krishna. See, then everybody will die. And it's true. See? So how do you kill Krishna? You can't kill Krishna, right? But you can kill faith in Krishna. See, that was their life. They had faith in Krishna. Faith in Krishna would save them. And the demons are thinking, let us kill Krishna. And then they'll weaken people. Their strength is in their God. See, and the demons, the same thing. They're doing the same idea. This is what Maya does. That's why, the demons are a little farther away, or a lot farther away sometimes from God. They want to kill God, right? Because they know if they can kill God, if they can break the churches of places of worship, that's their way of killing God. You notice that's another sign that this is the demons, the asuras are more in charge. They want to get rid of the churches, right? Stop the worship. Okay? See, divide the members in the churches. Put them, get half of them masked up, and the others who have more of the spirit, they won't do it. See, and then it weakens the church, right? See, so these are the plans of the demons. They got this crafty intelligence. It's intelligent, but it's twisted. It's snaky. See, snaky. They're trying to imitate the supreme snake, the Lord. You know, he's a really. He swallows up this other. You ever see? Swallows up the Maya. That's what we're doing. We're in the middle of swallowing up the Maya. You notice that? Just take a nice big chomp of it every day. I just use big snake go Haridas. Just a big gulp. Every day, just another. You ever see a snake eat? They take one gulp and then hold on for a while, digest it, and then that's our preaching here. Take one big gulp, and then tomorrow, the next day, is another. And all of a sudden, the other snake is inside. And hidden, see, they're hidden. And then you see just Krishna Vrindavan, you know, you see the Lord's grace. Yeah. So this is such an important thing for the world, you know, to understand that you can get relief from the threefold miseries that plague everyone, even the elites out there. They're under this too. They're miserable. They also get fear. Matter of fact, they live on that fear. They like to make you fearful because it's an energy for them. They actually, it's their energy. It's like the more fearful they can make. Why do you think they're doing this? Why do you think they're doing all these draconian things? They want to put you more in fear, more fear. You know, oh, this thing, the Omicron, it's like right out of the movie, The Transformers. Omicron is going after you, man. Ooh, everybody, ooh, Omicron's going to get you. You know, like that kind of stuff. And go in fear, you see, and they get the energy. Even in the movie Matrix, they're talking about that, you know, about this latest one, all these things, messages. They're from Krishna to teach us if you've got ears to hear, you know. Yeah. So anyway, threefold miseries of the body and the mind. See, body and mind, miserable. Are usually the body is affected by the mind. See, the body is the mind. People's body, their sickness is because of the way their minds are. You know, from conditionings. You can make yourself sick. You ever heard that? You make yourself sick. It's a vibrational thing. See, this is why a lot of people are getting sick now, is their vibrations are lowered down to fear and anxiety. See, the energy, feeling wise and mentality wise. See, their minds are and their feelings, see, vibration and affects your body. See? But the beauty of Krishna, if you develop faith in this path, which is very easy, you come here, you see faithful people, you see how happy they are, see how free they are, how intelligent they are, how logical they are. How clear they are. See, this is from taking shelter here and hearing these pastimes as they are. Just hear them, just to hear the vibration. You don't have to sit there and speculate. You know, I remember I was giving a class once, you know, and then I was one of these ISKCON devotees sitting there listening to it, and he was, you could just see his mind was going all over the place, you know, and he couldn't take advantage. And then I watched him give class. And it was all these speculations all over the place. And he was like a teacher. People like to go and listen to his speculations. And I didn't like it at all. I even made some comments. It was I was over at Mina's house. And she said, oh, this guy gives classes. People must, yeah. So I spoke a little bit, and his mind's all over the place. Couldn't hear anything I said. That's how it is. People speculate, you know, their minds. They can't just take in the transmission and See, they can't. That's so. Therefore, you can't take much advantage of this. See, now taking full advantage is the verse like it is. Oh, Mars Prikshit. See, you're now see he's a shepherd of the sheep. Oh yeah, I accept Shukadev Goswami. You've realized Krishna. You know God. Let me just sit here and listen to your vibration. Let me listen to what the empowered Lord is going to say through you. You're like an oracle for me. See? I don't want to need to speak. Let me just hear. And if a question comes to my heart, let me just ask it. See? You get over the threefold miseries like this. No war will you be looking. Well, I don't know. I'm lonely. Oh, I don't know. Let me check out some other energies. See? It's your mind speculating. See? Oh, you don't have to. Just let that go. The whole thing. Just chant and hear the name. Same thing. When my mind even goes a little bit here, I can't extract the juice from the mantra. It's even a little deviation. It comes to the. That's why I just kind of okay. Let's move that. We're gonna just get really into that. See, just hear, and then you'll hear, and the vibration will lift you out of this. That's what it does me. I just look at the verses, man, and just chant them and relish their taste and their juice. If that's all you have to do, relish their taste and their juice. And then everything comes, revelation, realization, everything. It comes from that special place, from the source. And it's clean, clear, perfect. And you share this kind of stuff. This is the green grass, man. Makes Christmas every day. Christmas and green go together. Christmas, green and red. It's the opposite. See, even though the demons created this Santa Claus thing, but God is in there. He always has his foot everywhere, man. You can see everything. It's green. Krishna is the green grass, man. See? And their ornaments that are lit up on Krishna, see, that's the Lord lighting up the devotee's life. Everything. The red is the passion of Radha, the happiness of Radharani. See, you notice the rosy cheeks? Even the rosy cheeks the demons created. But they are just imitation of the rosy cheeks. Even says in Vaishnava Chaitanya Charitamrita is described, the cheeks get rosy when the love of God begins to manifest. The eyes get red, the cheeks get red. Notice red cheeks here. Santa Claus is here. Santa Claus is coming to town. See? You didn't know that, huh? Every day Santa Claus is coming. See, we don't have to wait a whole year. Every day Santa Claus is coming to town. And we get the presents. We don't have to, people, could you imagine? This is why Santa Claus only comes once a year. You have to collect all these presents and store them. It'd be a big bother, pain in the ass. Here, Santa Claus comes every day, and we have easy storage. It's kind of like crypto. That's why I kind of like the idea of crypto. Don't have to carry it around. It's just kind of up there in the ethers. You can even get gold and silver in crypto backed by that. You don't have to even store the darn stuff. It's great, man. It's a really great idea of God. When carry the heavy, the silver is heavy, here you can get crypto backed and they store it and everything for you. Oh man, that's the way to go. It's like, let them build the friggin' houses. Let them put all this, let them do all the work. Hey man, that's what that's what I'm reading here. That's what, the Lord is saying, let the demigods and the demons do all the work. And he's just sitting there going around in the center, man. That's what we're doing. Hey, man, we're taking shelter even beyond the demigods, man. We're just at there. Hey, man, we're just with you, Vishnu, Lord. And the demigods are doing all the churning here. They're fighting and each other and they're churning. See, it's churning the ocean. And we're sitting in the center, right? Sitting there, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, man, we're just with you, Lord. He's also in the center. We're in with him. In the center, and they're churning around, fighting each other, causing little sparks. What happened? There's stuff going to come from this. See? This is Vrindavan. They're doing the same thing, all the demons are fighting, and Krishna's fighting their battles. You know, see, so the thing is, you just take shelter of the Lord, and He makes everything right for everybody. You can even preach to both sides, man. Hey, man, anybody want to come over? You want to be in the center here? Just let the churning go around you. You know? It's a lot of energy you got to put in there, because demigods and demons are both still interested in material stuff, right? They're still interested. They want material things, and they want material. What do you call name and fame too? They both want to be on top. I'm telling you, watch these people on Facebook. Good people. They're good. They like a little honor. They want the honor, like they're doing something fantastic and great. See, honor for themselves still. They want to be honored. See, that's the idea. Wanting to be honored, wanting to be loved. They got to carry that around. That's a weight. You don't know that subtly that you're carrying material, subtle, gross stuff. It's just stuff. Yeah, I'm telling you, hey, you guys who want honor, or any material things, it's so great to have, because He carries around everything. I just give Him the honor. And you lighten up, man. You're completely like light as a feather, giving the Lord the honor. No weight you got to carry, because that means you got a responsibility. See? Oh, to be honored or dishonored, you got to be a responsible person. You got to, see, now you're in charge. See, this is an illusion, all illusion. See, devotees are not like that. We're here to show a new example. See? Oh, yeah, we just honor the Lord, and He's responsible. He's responsible for by living or dying. He's responsible for my happiness or distress. Okay? He's responsible to get me out of distress. He's responsible to get me happy. You notice that, Lalita? Isn't He responsible, Radha and Krishna, responsible for our happiness? And responsible to get us out of distress too. Which happens automatically. You just get into His happiness, automatically distress goes. That's the secret of hearing the pastimes. It's His happiness, and when you start to feel it, because you become purified and you start to love what the Lord loves. Jane is in there now. He loves Jane. Jane, Radha. It's His strength, man. Tarzan's strength is Jane. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the Matrix, it all came up, say, a spoiler today, man. Spoiled you. If you haven't watched the Matrix, you're going to get it spoiled, but it's be worth it, man. Because you'll never see any of this stuff, man. I just got it just now. Who saved the day? Trinity. See, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Satchidananda was in the form of Trinity. This guy couldn't even fly, man. That's like crazy. Guy can't fly, man. And Trinity came out, grabbed him, and they started flying. See, it's always the woman, man. Inspires even Krishna is the woman. His power, man, His biggest secret. And we're here to expose. Sorry, Krishna, I'm here to expose your power, man. I'm here to glorify your power. No more hiding this stuff. You're hiding your treasure. No more, man. I'm here. We're going to unearth that. See, take the earth off the gold, man. Gold's in the earth, man. You can take the earth, man. Let's brush it off, man. Show its shiny nature. Right? Isn't it Radha fantastic? Look at her, this Lalita. Man, you want to get close to her? You want a close snapshot of Radha, man? There you go, man. You want to see something close to Radha? There you go. That's why I keep showing this. I'm doing this for their benefit, man. I just put the truth right in their face. Radhanath and all of you guys, if you don't like what you see here in the Sangha and the devotees like this, you are still, there's some dirt there. There's some illusion there. Okay? Because this is what it's all about. This is the personification of these books. This is a personification of this Harikatha you're reading in the book. This is personification. What's the conceptions being explained in those books? And if you don't like this, you're like that, the guru of Bali Maharaj. He was adverse to where Shuddha Bhakti was. Like Shuddha Bhakti's here, he was also adverse, and he was the guru of Bali Maharaj. And Bali Maharaj got very strong materially and conquered the whole universe. Not just the world, the universe, with such a guru. See, he got strength. He took shelter, like these persons take shelter of the strongest demon. See, he was born in a family of demons. The strongest demon was his guru. That's exceptional material strength. And what happened? He saw, look at this, a Shuddha Bhakti opportunity, just like here. This is a Shuddha Bhakti opportunity for people, just like the Bhagavad. See, this is the living Bhagavatam. You're like Bali Maharaj out there. Every one of you in ISKCON, you gurus and all that, you're in Bali Maharaj's situation. Shuddha Bhakti is here. Shuddha Bhakti was there, the opportunity. Who's going to take it? Do you want the flowers showered on you? See, the flowers from the heavens were showered on Bali. Wow, he made such a choice. He went for Shuddha Bhakti, and he even gave up his own guru, powerful guru, to get it. See, that's the greed, spiritual greed. He wanted what is real more than anything, any Maya, even the Maya and his guru. Just like now, who's interested? You see any Maya in these gurus? See, it's exposed here. If they don't like this, they're not really Krishna conscious yet. They're not Satchidananda. They're not interested. Okay? Therefore, who's willing to give that up so you can get the real thing? See, this is Vrindavan. Somebody will hear out there. Somebody in their heart, the Krishna will say, okay, there you go. There's your opportunity. But somebody's got to present it, right? That's why we're here, presenting the opportunity for those persons. Notice they come one by one. One by one, somebody hears this and says, yeah, that's true. That's what I've been looking for. See, this is what Jesus meant. You got a light. Don't put a shade over it. Put it out, man. Let it shine. Yeah, it's going to be unpopular amongst those who are interested more in the darkness, more in hiding under gurus and hypocrites and liars and Pharisee type Brahmins and sannyasis and spiritual teachers and masters. Yeah, they won't like it, but some will. Even get those who are here to draw them out. Show them there's light at the end of the tunnel. Otherwise, they don't know where the light is. They can't see it. Nobody's shining it. We're here at the end of the tunnel. Come to the end. Keep walking over here. You're going to be in the light here. You're in the darkness all the way up until you meet the bona fide spiritual master. They're the narrow gate. You're in darkness. Really. Darkness is all around. Okay? What is the spiritual matter? They're looking at spirit, man. They know what is spirit. They feel spirit. They relish spirit. They taste the spirit. They live on the spirit of God, the true God, the transcendental Lord, Shuddha Bhakti Lord. I love these terms the Vaishnavas has given me. It's given reality to God. It makes it real, because there's a real conception. There's transcendental knowledge from a person's mouth at experiencing this. It's the book made flesh, the word made flesh. That's what it means. You bring flesh, substance to it. You notice that? It's got some feel. You can feel it. God becomes real in your life, becomes a reality forever. Holy Spirit becomes manifest. Man, your spirit, wow, it's not just the modes of nature in me. It's the Holy Spirit, sacred Spirit of God, Radha. Oh my God. Can you see why I'm attracted to Bhakti and the devotees here? If I see like in Lalita, my God, I'm head over heels. You know, like, wow, I got a disciple and friend like her. Oh my God, how did this happen? How would I get so lucky? And look at River, man. Talk about a devotee, man. She whiz. Faith and see all the faith and experience going through the purification. How can you not have a better example of dedication? And Lolita, look at the shit she went through for a year. But look at them now, man. Look at anybody, whether they went through it or not. You know, you don't have, if they're here and they're faithful and relishing this wonderful nectar, that's it, man. That's the zone. That's the kind of, I mean, I'm here, man. I'm here. My disciples will deliver me. I have no problem in faith in that, man. That's just, if you're like this now, oh my God, you know, you've just delivered your guru, man. If this, you know, well-wishing disciples like you that are so faithful, and oh man, I'm taking shelter here. Man, I listened to Lalita's class. I was thinking, man, I can just take. I don't have to go anywhere else, man. Nowhere. I'm gonna stay here, man. A disciple like that, I'm just gonna live on her faith, man. Ride on her coattail. Really, that's really it's about that, you know. Mm. And look at Govinda out there. Look how strong the guy goes on his own on a bicycle in the cold weather. Look at that spiritual strength, faith he's got in the truth. And it's not blind faith. He feels it. He experiences it. I remember I was trying to buy him an electric bicycle. No, I just this simple bike. I just want to, ride out there. Now I think he's, got a house he's staying in or something. Every time I see him now, he's in a house. Krishna blesses, and he'll bless him more. This person is the most wealthy anybody here, like River and like Govinda, like Janaki. You guys are fabulously wealthy, man, with real wealth, man, faith and taste for the glories of the Lord. And these guys are poor. If you're a guru out there, I don't care who you are, Japa or what, and you don't have transcendental taste to the point of tears coming out of your eyes, and only glorifying liberated souls. If you're glorifying mundane persons, or even you're allowing yourself, if you're still mundane being glorified, you're a poor person, man. You're poor in the eyes of my Lord. Filthy rags is just you're doing this dirty. Sorry, you want to clean them up? Come here. Become a real guru. I mean, could you imagine? I'm telling you, gurus out there, every single one of you, and Gaudius me, Gaudium Iskon. You want to be a real guru? You come here. We'll show you how to become a real guru. I don't need a dhoti. I don't need tilak, any externally. I don't need to fast. I don't need to do anything to be a guru who delivers disciples. All I do need something. I need something that's called truth, eternal truth. I need eternal experience of a relationship with God. I need prema bhakti, and that's here. You want that, and you come here, you'll get that and be a real guru. Otherwise, you're not a real guru. You're just a sham. You're just a hooligan to me and to my Lord. There's hypocrisy there. You can't deliver your disciples, and they think they can get delivered through you. That's darkness, man. That's idolatry in a nutshell. That's the breaking the 10 commandments. That's why the Lord, you see, I'm not inspired to wear dhotis and all these things, just simply to show this example that it's the truth that sets you free, just like Jesus said. See? From them ecstatic emanates, and by their word, truth, ignorance is destroyed. That's the power here. See? Radha and Krishna power. See? Krishna, the supreme truth. Radha, the supreme ecstasy, the supreme rapture, the supreme feeling and love for truth. See? That's what will liberate everybody and anybody, be you a guru or their follower. You want out? Your opportunity is here. Yeah. And if you're a real guru, this will be its style, because guru is one. It is the same assurance, the same power, the same authority, because it's the Lord using the via medium. It must be that way, right? Otherwise, you're not a real authority. You're not. God, transcendental potency is not using you. We need to see where is a real via medium, like we read in the book. You see, it says via medium. The guru, didn't Prabhupada say it? That the real guru is via medium. You think it's just a bullshit word? It's real. You got to see it in reality, man. You got to see the Lord living through a person, acting through a person, to see what real authority is, what real knowledge is, real logic is, and real ecstatic worship is. Not just in the book. It has to come out of the book into a person, into you, and you become like that. You become like your guru. I'm here to make you like your guru. Not an carbon, clone type thing. No, in your personal relationship with who I am in personal relationship with. That's the work here. Soul winning. Win your soul back to God. Lift you out of the earth, earthly consciousness. See, of the waters of devastation. See, the Maya, these modes of nature, like water, you're drowning in these modes. Lift you out of that. Your consciousness, because you're spiritual, it needs to be awakened and lifted out of that. That's guru. You got such a guru like, is Jaipataka like that? Is Radhanath like that? If not, step aside, because we're here to do that work for them and anyone else that has the good sense to hear and be delivered out of this illusion, man. Hare Krishna. Let's see where. Let's see. My heart, which is disturbed by the three miserable conditions of life. See, miseries of the body and the mind. Who wants to be miserable? Do you want to be miserable? Everybody, just ask yourself: are you disturbed by the three miserable conditions of life? Miseries of your body and mind. Sometimes I am. When I'm meditating on it now, at least I can catch it. How about miseries of other living entities? Do they perturb, give you problems and all that? Well, not so much anymore, very rarely. People are naturally pleased by the behavior of devotees who are happy. Why wouldn't they? They get shelter naturally. When they see a happy person, it's like, wow, they get shelter. I go down on Sankirtan meditating on God, on his name. And I see a lot of people. Some people are just miserable still, and they're coming out of it. It's part of it. But a lot of people, they just lift it out. You get them to smile. They got a little, like that. Some start dancing. See, one guy was really funny. He was really dancing yesterday. He was doing this jig, it was really funny. Yeah. Miseries of nature, miseries of nature. Here, people are miserable just listening to it. You go and look on Facebook, all the miseries of nature. You just hear about it, right? You become miserable. But unless you're really strong in this, and then you hear this is going on, it's kind of neutral. Like, oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So anyway, you get this all from this path, hearing without speculation, just going to authorities who are empowered by the transcendental potency. It's that simple, man. This is really the door. This is the gate. You just come here, you're going to become happy. You'll be free of the threefold miseries. That's why anybody in religion, just get honest. Are you still plagued by the threefold miseries? If you are, come give this path a chance and you'll see. You'll get free of them. You want to stop being miserable? I mean, I know a person's miserable. I just look at their face when they're walking down the street, or I go look at a ISKCON devotee or somebody. You can tell those who actually have God, something or some level of it, and those who don't. A lot of them they're masqueraders. A lot of them are in authoritative position. They look so miserable. They go, "Hey man, what kind of authority? What kind of guru or what kind of sannyasi are you?" Yeah. You look at their faces, man. See, one who's getting free of the threefold miseries, it'll show in their happiness. Yeah. Spiritual. It's spiritual happiness, not material. Okay, yeah. Shukadev Goswami said, when the Asuras with their serpent weapons severely attacked the demigods in fight, many of the demigods fell and lost their lives. And this is very interesting. See, the serpent weapons. See, serpent weapons are of different varieties, and for the demons, like one, first of all, a serpent weapon is their main weapons is deception and lies, deceit. See, like this, and yeah. So anyway, these are the main weapons. Is their serpent? You see, serpent is snaky, and they have material motives. The hypocrisy. Oh yeah, that's another weapon. It's a serpent weapon. Hypocrisy. It's like you see these guys. You can see if you're into God, you're not affected by the serpent weapons. You don't believe in their hypocrisy. See, the problem is that people they believe in hypocrisy. Some demigods are taken down by it. Some good people, okay, they're taken down by the hypocrisy and the lies and the deceit. They end up believing in it. What to do? The falling away. Okay. So the weapons also, now they have technology. See, technology. You notice a lot where you're finding this coming from are actually these maybe the serpents actually have coming up. They're actually, they have these according to Bhagavatam, these realms where they're serpents, and they're highly intelligent also. So, they may get technology from them. Who knows? They vibe with that energy, lying and cheating and deceptions of serpents. Oops. So at that time, O king, the demigods had been cursed by Durvasa Muni. The three worlds were poverty-stricken, and therefore ritualistic ceremonies could not be performed. The effects of this were very serious. I'm going to look at the purport. I wonder what that curse was. I forgot. See if there is a purport. Yeah. Durvasa was passing on the road, and he saw Indra on the back of his elephant and was pleased to offer Indra a garland from his own neck. Indra, however, being too puffed up, took the garland and without respect for Durvasa, he placed it on the trunk of his carrier elephant. The elephant, being an animal, could not understand the value of the garland, and thus the elephant threw the garland between its legs and smashed it. Seeing this insulting behavior, Durvasa Muni immediately cursed Indra to become poverty-stricken, bereft of all material opulences. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is good. So, okay, when the Asuras, with their serpent weapons, severely attacked the demigods in a fight, Many of the demigods fell and lost their lives. Indeed, they could not be revived. At that time, the demigods had been cursed by Durvasa Muni, the three worlds in Durvasa Muni. The three worlds were poverty stricken, and therefore ritualistic ceremonies could not be performed. The effects of this were very serious. See, so this is a very interesting thing that happens. This is why St. Paul said Jesus was a stumbling block for the Pharisees. See, they didn't give respect to Jesus. What happened? Yeah, nothing but misfortune happens to them. It's the same thing here. And I'm just trying to warn people, because you're going to take another birth, because the devotees come to this world to liberate you from the cycle of birth and death. That our Sangha is here to liberate the Vaishnavas from the cycle of birth and death. Whoever doesn't give respect to the potency here, which is basically Radha and Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and the real Parampara, you don't give respect to this, it's just like throwing the garland. This is a garland being given to the world. We're garlanding the world with Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya. And this is a true thing. I solemnly swear to God that this is being done. May I go to hell for eons if this is not true. So that garland of this truth, the garland the world with Radha and Krishna and Lord Chaitanya is here to give that garland. And those who disrespect it will be bereft of their opulences. Now, is that a bad thing? No, that's a great thing. Hey, hallelujah, man. Because that stuff is what's been blinding you. If you need that way to do that, go ahead, give disrespect here and be bereft of all those things in the way. All your guru, shipnif, all your disciples, they're a stumbling block for you. Go ahead, disrespect this here. Either respect it or disrespect. Doesn't matter in that sense, because one way or the other, you're going to learn. One is, the great thing is the stumbling block is here now. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth, man. Everybody, I'm telling you, Jaipataka and Radhanath and Gaudiya Smriti, you gurus out there. Yes, you're going to, give respect or don't. But it'll be your stumbling block if you don't. It's like throwing the garland under the feet. Puffed up. See, you're proud. I always knew they like the Narayan Maharaj was very puffed up Sangha. They got nice qualities, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Hey, Daksha was a good person, man. He was a demigod, worshiping God like they do too. Not good enough. See, had envy, jealousy, pride there, just like they do. They don't acknowledge this, what we do here. So it's your stumbling block, man. I just call it out. I'm here to pick a fight. Either you give respect to what's going on or disrespect. Let's just force the hand. Let's just call the bluff, man. And let's get it done, man. Just be bereft of your opulences. Or come here, give respect, and get everything you need. You won't need to go to the temples to worship God. You will be that temple, and you just open your mouth and the worship is happening. People will come to you as coming to the temple. You going to the temples. You're still building the friggin' temples. The ones that are the closest to Narayan Maharaj, breaking the temple and building another one. And all that time and money and his meditation on the external still. Especially at this time. I can't even imagine building a temple when everything is being busted. Yeah. So give respect or disrespect to what we're doing. It's all absolute. If you need to be bereft of all your disciples and all your material opulences and buildings and all that stuff, so be it, man. Because eventually in the long run, you get Krishna, because at least you're wearing the uniform of one who's a devotee, right? At least you say the name Krishna sometimes, or a lot. So eventually you'll feel Krishna like we do. This is the complete Krishna. with Radha, with devotion, not just partial. You ever see anybody in a dentist? They have a partial. You take the partial out, they only got half their teeth. Right? That's chanting Hare Krishna. You only have half your teeth chanting the name. And experienced devotees are looking at that. They're looking, hey, look, he only has half his face. And others, they think, oh, they see the false teeth, You only got partials, man. You only partially chanting, man. Only half the name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I see it on your face. You're only partially chanting, man. Where's the gusto? Where's the energy? Where's the life? Where's the ecstasy? That's the authority, man. We see like devotees see here. I make our comments. I make my comments. We're here to open the eyes of blind uncles. I'm not satisfied with, Prabhupada said, well, blind uncle is better than no uncle. I ain't happy with it. I want an uncle who can see. I want people to see Uncle River, who can see. She's not a blind uncle. or Aunt River and Aunt Lalita and Uncle Govinda. Uncles who can see, not blind uncles. My God, man, who wants a blind uncle? I mean, Prabhupada was, he said, he would, if he was here, he'd say to me, well, what do you expect, Gohari? Well, look what I was working with. And I say, you're right, man. Just get him, get him a blind uncle. That's better than a no uncle at all. That's these gurus. Many of them are blind uncles still. If you don't have this ecstatic devotion, man, you're more or less a blind uncle. So, Prabhupada, I'm not satisfied with these blind. I wanted them all to see now. And I think he's saying, yes, you're right. Good. Go for it, man. Has my full approval. Go for it. Yeah, open their blind uncle eyes, man. Get them to see, being real gurus, man. Show them that even with a t-shirt, you see, at least I wore my sannyasi t-shirt today. It's orange, right? I was thinking that I'm going to wear my sannyasi t-shirt today. I had a sannyas message because I heard a sannyas message this morning from Lalita. That was a sannyas message. And even Lord Chaitanya said, real sannyas is to dedicate your life to Krishna. Now that's real dedication. Dedicate your life to where Krishna really is the ultimate dedication. Not where he's not quite there with the Vaides. Not very strong there. Strong here, man. Strong truth, man. Strong ecstasy. Everything strong, excessive bhakti. With false yeah, blind uncle was like, this material energy makes you weak. Even this the last layer of is the false ego. We're working on that with these gurus and stuff in these groups. Going all the way. I just let out all stops now, man. I'm going for the Prabhupada said, go for the rhinoceros. I'm going for 10 of them. Either you guys stumble out there and give disrespect to what's going on here, or respect it. Either way, Krishna's going to get his way. He's going to, because you've come to him, you've come to Prabhupada, you come to Narayan Raj, you come to all these persons here in this world to get Krishna, whoever it is, Jaipataki you come to, the Lord is eventually going to, give you himself and herself to you. So one way or the other, you're going to get it. Yeah. The three worlds were poverty stricken. and we're there for ritualistic ceremonies. Even Christians know this. They not all of them, but a lot of them are saying, a lot of these wise preachers, they say, like America and the world they're suffering the results of their disrespect or their dishonor of God. They're not giving God enough attention. That's why this is happening here. And it's true. See, there's no reason for people to be locked down. We're all kings and queens and princes and princesses in this. We're meant to be that way when you're with God, literally the transcendental God, close to that Lord. Then you start to manifest your princely or kingly character, whatever hat the Lord's keep having you wear. Right there, Lolita? Yeah. This whole thing is going on because actually there's some offense there towards the Lord, and that's everybody's naturally offensive here in the world. That's why we're in this Maya, the illusion. So this is his way of doing something about it. See, so the world is being poverty stricken. You notice? What do they want to do, the elites? Make you a poor person, right? They want to knock the middle class down, knock them down to the... So is this a bad thing? That's why, what do I need to fight anything for? It's just as it should be, perfectly. Everything is balancing itself out. For ultimately what? Look what happened to these demigods who were poverty stricken. They ended up getting God, man. They got the nectar. What happened with these kings that were imprisoned by Kamsa? They ended up getting Krishna. So it's this is like Krishna is like the transcendental Las Vegas. The house always wins. Yeah. The house always wins. So whatever our things is, whatever, we might have to suffer. It's like even here, you just speed up your suffering. You notice you speed it, you get it like that's the burning. You burn your karma away really fast. Like a river is saying, when is this purification going to end? Oh, it's going to end a lot faster than if you didn't do this. Here, if you didn't, you were talking millions of lifetimes. Here, you'd burn it up in what? Even less than a couple, 3 years. What if there was a year more of this? So what? It's going to be less. Look at Lolita. She's pretty more or less free. That's all. She's just steady now. See, you still in the steady ecstasy. Not so much back and forth. It's all, why not, man? That's it's more fun for everybody, actually. But you see, you show the example going through it. Everybody, other people are going to have to go through this too. More or less, You think Johan could show the damn thing? No. You guys got to show the example for certain people, right? Everybody here. Just by being here, you're showing the example of somebody getting through. And it'll be a great help to people. Yeah. So Lord Indra, Varaha, and the other demigods, seeing their lives in such a state, consulted among themselves. But they could not find any solution. Then the demigods assembled and went together to the peak of Sumara mountain. And there you go. See, and Lord Brahma fell down before the Lord Brahma in their obeisances, and they informed him of all the incidents that had taken place. Okay, this is perfect. This is so, I love this book so much, man. It's so true. This is so God, so truthful God. This is the pattern of what it is. Nobody can find a solution to this. See, and so what did they do? They approached Brahma. See, the demigods said, we can't find a solution to this poverty and are being stricken by this misfortune, being locked down, practically, being, given poison and shots and all this, these draconian measures, and them taking our wealth away and destroying our businesses and lying to us. We cannot see any solution to this. Brahma is the spiritual master of the universe, literally. He knows. They put this before the Guru, who knows God. What shall we do? And what does Brahma do? Oh, yeah. Just depend on Krishna, man. Yeah, don't worry. This is part of the thing. All people's actions and reactions are coming to fruition, Okay? The demigods, like even that David Icke, he's always saying, they're all saying this. All these heroes, they're such heroes. You know what they say? It's up to you. And listen to them. It's up to you to do something. You. What about you? Okay? It's up to you to do something. What they're actually saying is the real you is Krishna. It's up to Krishna to do something. Yeah, because they identify because they're responsible. See, you're in the mode of goodness. You're still responsible. It's you. See, you believe it. Yes, it's me that's going to do something. Well, it's really the real you. The Lord is going to do something. He has to do something. It's his energies, man. He's the spider, and that web is what comes from him, from the spider. See, so how does he do something about it? How about knowledge? How about information? How about this information? Even the demigods are trying to fight this war with information. You see how the demons are lying to you and blah, blah, blah. Look at all the papers. See, they got a lot of papers, stacks of papers. What's that guy's name? Alex Jones. You go look at his desk, man. He spent a fortune on his props there. My God, does that guy have props? And the papers all over the place. Hey, look at the papers, see? And then he always says, it's up to you. And look at all these papers we got, how they're going to destroy you and kill you and make you miserable, man. And it's up to you to do something about it. Okay? But ultimately, these guys, he even has a little godly stuff in them. He's also, it's my Lord and Savior, Jesus, going to do something about it. Yeah, well, you're right. God is going to do. You see, so we did prayer. So Brahma prayed. We pray. This is a prayer every day, isn't this? We come here to pray. That's it. We're praying to the Lord. Hey, Lord, this is our prayer to you. We come and assemble every day and multiple times. My prayer is every time going on Sankirtan or sitting in a coffee shop. I just say, I'm here to pray, Lord. Here to, I know just effortlessly you're going to take care of this whole thing. Because I'm just going to come and pray on it, man. Not pray on it. Pray on it. See, others are preying on it. They're preying like predators. Okay? No, I'm going to pray on it. Pray on it. The Lord will take care of it effortlessly. And he does. Just do what we got to do, just kind of dodge the bullets, be like Superman dodges the bullets. It's faster than all the bullets, right? Even the guy in you'll see in the Matrix when you see the movie, you see he's dodging, the bullet comes at him, he goes like this. Hey, that's what we're doing with the mind. Didn't know that, huh? The bullet comes your way. See the injections coming at you, and you go. The mask comes at you, you go, and it flies by and goes on the face of some complier. All right, put the if they say, I don't want to, I don't like the trouble. I got to fight these guys. I got to make a statement. Look at me. I don't wear a mask, and they got to get all the fighting going. No, just put the mask halfway down. I usually don't have to wear the damn thing, Just put it like this under my chin even and walk in. They don't, I sit there and go, let's fight, man. I don't even have to do that, man. Well, my Lord takes care of it all. Don't worry. Just if anybody's got to be the masked up, they're the masked up, man. They're the ones who they're meant to be poverty stricken. And then, then if they turn, they can turn. We're here to, hey man, come to the shelter here. We've got, how people, people that are homeless, they make a shelter for people, right? Homeless shelter for the home. This is the shelter of the homeless. Hey, you go, Jaipataka, you're a little homeless out there. Oh, Radhanath, come over here. We'll give you the shelter. Come into the shelter. There's a soup kitchen here. Yeah, we'll give you some nice soup. Tasty. Come to our soup kitchen. You're poor, man. Just admit it. Otherwise, you're going to stumble over. You're going to go and criticize my preaching. My preaching's perfect here. It's wonderful. What? To say things that are truthful? Well, we don't like it. Therefore, we don't give respect. Well, no problem. Respect or disrespect doesn't matter, man. My Lord's in charge, man. He'll give you just what you need to accept him in marriage. Fresh grass. Exactly. I just mentioned these guys' names. Let me get their attention. I just want they pay me no mind. I don't like it. I like attention. Just like, like father, like son. Doesn't Krishna want attention? He likes attention. Why should I be any different? I want their attention. Just for a few moments. Look over here. Charya Dave, come on, look over here, man. I'm naming your name, calling you. Look over in this direction. Yeah, respect it or disrespect it. It doesn't matter, man. Yeah. If you respect it, you'll get all your opulence. You'll keep all your opulences because the Lord will think, oh, there's no need to take them away. He knows what real opulence is, right? Why would the Lord need to take did he take Maharaj Prataparuja's opulence away? No, he knew what was real opulence. He knew the Lord was the real opulence. So there was no need. He gave respect to the Lord who was here. He gave respect to the Lord's devotees who were here. Therefore, the king stayed in his position. Matter of fact, the Lord didn't want him. No, we need somebody like you in that position. Kept all his wives. You know how many wives he must have? I think he had maybe 100 or something. All this. Maybe, I don't know. I think I heard that he had a lot of wives. Same thing with Ramananda Roy. Look at Ramananda Roy, just because he gave respect to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. The Lord called him, said, hey, come to Puri. And oh, by the way, bring all your servants, bring your elephants, bring your money, bring that pension, the big fat pension Maharaj Prataparuja has given you. And come here. You didn't even have to take no, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. You come here with all your elephants and everything, and you'll be in my intimate circle. That's my Lord, man. Yeah, we're here to show that example. He told, Gohari's called me. I give respect to the real Lord and his real devotees. And I help, get these other people on board what real worship is. See, and the Lord said, Gauri, you go into a nice place. You go and Playa del Carmen, go sit by the beach. You like the beach, whatever you like, who makes the facility there. And there's a good preaching there for you because you take advantage of that. You don't just sit around. You go out there and do kirtan and all that. I need somebody in a place like that. And you're not going to be bewildered by all those beautiful women. They look like frogs to me. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, I don't have to even think they're really ugly. They're beautiful. I mean, it's a miracle how the Lord can arrange everything nicely. But you look in there, they need help. I have a nice neighbor here. They're beautiful. 2 ladies right next to me. I have 3 ladies, 4 ladies living all right next to me. Can you imagine? Next doors. And they all need help, and they know they're starting to look over, one is first she was and all of a sudden, just more friendly, getting me to do service. Their doors were locked. They had to come in and out of my room, in the middle dead of night, in and out because they had the door, they couldn't get in, Krishna, right? So they had to go in through my door to get into their house, you know? And now they give you, I had to go and deliver the keys for what, it's just amazing how Krishna works. And you could see they're being opened to this message. They see me on kirtan going down the street, and that they're getting more soft, more, see, because people need this shelter, man. They really know it now. Yeah. It's great how it's melting the heart. You see it on these people. They just, it's melting more and more, more open to God. Yeah. So it's powerful stuff, man. You see, the Lord is just looking. You don't have to give up anything. You just give up your disrespect of him, and he won't even take away your opulence. There's no need to do that. Isn't it nice to have a Lord like that? Isn't it amazing? This is Lord Chaitanya. But look at these hard-hearted sannyasis and gurus. They make you expect you to give up everything. You can't do this, you can't do that. Well, hey man, that time is over, my friends. Hey, I'm telling you, all of you in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math and Gaudiya Smitis, and anywhere where you're depending on austerity, all the Lord is asking is to just give a little respect where he's really working, and you can keep all your stuff. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. You're going to be part of that group. You're going to be the falling away. You have the compliers and the miserable and in jails and all that stuff. See, simply because you don't give respect now to what's here. So it doesn't matter either way. The house, this is the Lord's Las Vegas here. It's just the way it is, man. The bright lights are here. Las Vegas got lights. See, that's the dark. That's the what do you call, the shadow of what's going on here. Here, the bright light of God is here, man. His bright lights of Las Vegas, man. The house wins everything. He's going to win the whole shebang. Now I'm starting to understand why Lalita likes his preaching, man. She's the best of women, man. Look at River. She's one of those, the best of women too. Got two best of women here, man. Because it's phenomenal. Who has ever said these things? I mean, I'm like awestruck right now. It's like, wow, man, this is amazing stuff, man. We talk about, revelations, man. Shama Sundari. She's also a woman after my heart, man. Look at this beautiful woman. This is shown that she has the mercy of God. She is so beautiful, man. She's like a goddess. She's like the young Lalita. I think Lalita was really like that too, probably. She was young. She's still like that. Lalita looked even more beautiful than Shama Sundari, but Shama Sundari's on her way. See, but she has the heart of a devotee. This is proof that Shama Sundari has the mercy of Krishna. Otherwise, she'd be infatuated. She'd be at the beauty parlor every day. But even now, you don't have to give that up. You can go and do. Look at it, isn't that nice? She doesn't have to give up her yoga. She can wear whatever dress she wants. She can expose it all. She can put in a nice yoga suit and do all these beautiful postures and everything. The Lord is not demanding you lose your opulence and be a nun. None of this. None, None. You're a nun. You got to be none of this and none of that. None of anything good. None of beauty. Cut your hair like Claire, man. Cut that hair off, man. Put your little what do they call that? The black thing the Muslims give the women. Forced burqa. Man, no burqa for Shama Sundar. No need. She can do yoga. Even devotees said yoga is Maya. Maya, yoga. And Christians also, yoga, Maya. Yoga is Maya. A lot of strict Christians. See, because they don't have enough of this. The Lord is saying, just give respect where I'm working in this world, and life is going to be great. I'm telling the world, man, if you can just hear this message, either way, man, your life is going to be great. Just a little respect here. If that's in your heart, give it. If not, come against it, man. And then that's a little bit the harder way, but that's okay, man. You're going to get ultimately what Krishna has got to give, man. He's going to give himself to you Because now's the time, man. Be for it or against. It doesn't matter, man. House is going to win. This is the Las Vegas of the spiritual world here, man. The lights are shining now. You notice Las Vegas, live, bright, neon everywhere. You're neon everywhere. Bright lights are on. Yeah, wow, man. This is spiritual Las Vegas, man. No real gambling here. Here, everybody becomes a winner, man. Just come over here. Give us this respect. Give us your attention. Disrespect or respect, and you're going to be a winner. Some a little faster, some a little other. A little quicker, some a little slower. It doesn't matter. Winners are coming. You're all winners. That's how auspicious it is where the Lord is working, man. Everybody becomes a winner. Just look in this direction, man. Give us some attention. Yeah, well, Sundari, Krishna likes the devotees like you. So freaking fallen and loves you. Just don't worry, my Lord. He can make a Maserati out of a broken down jalopy. Just keep taking shelter. Yeah, look at this Maserati we got right here. River's a Maserati, man. Yeah. You listen to that engine hum. Otherwise, go out there, you bum. Be a bum out there, man. You see, the Lord's going to, no respect for where he's working. I'm going to make you a bum for a while. I'm going to toss you out on your bum. It's going to be a bummer for a while, but it'll end up in fantastic. Oh, we got Bhakti Tom. Here we go. There he is. Hey, thanks for making that video the other day. It was great, man. See, eating his Wheaties. Good. Where are we eating our Wheaties too? Some ugly men have to be there too to make clear there's opposite. Yeah, contrast, exactly. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's take a little break because my voice is also, I would like to just get, and then we'll catch the Amy. I think Amy will come probably later. And the Amy and is Janaki? Is she here still? She must be here.
Janaki was here, but Sachi wasn't.
Yeah, Sachi and Amy, maybe they'll come at the second half. So we'll take an hour break and come back at 6:30 or so. Maybe a little earlier, I don't know. Okay, Hare Krishna. See you in a little bit.